A pair of Jordan 1s that I saw and actually really did like this pair, and contrary to popular opinion. And this is the black cement Jordan 1 low, and I put some sail laces in this because I think it works much nicer than the black and grey laces that came with it. And I just think this works really well in terms of the shoe, because it just looks like one of those trainers that, because it's got the black hits on there, the business of the elephant print is not as bad. And it's got a weird contrast because the swoosh is like this really light grey colour. I thought it was white initially, but it's this really light grey colour. And then you got the midsole in sail, and I think with this particular pair it works, and that's the reason why I put sort of sail laces in there, just to kind of pull that off. And the materials on this is really nice. So this here, nubuck here, kind of feels similar to what you get on a Travis Scott one low. I don't think it's completely the same. That feels more softer and buttery, but this is still nice. And I personally like the embroidered wings logo on the back as well, on the heel. It just works really well in my opinion. And then the outsole is this nice grey colour as well. And overall I just think it's a really cool shoe. I think it's nicer than the highs. I think if I was to buy one pair it would be this one. And I did grab these at a slightly lower price anyway, so I'm quite sort of happy with that. And the fact that I didn't pay full price for them, I think I paid sort of around the £110 mark. But I think initially, I think also in the sales they're going for slightly lower than that as well. But it's a very cool pair, and I also do like the box that it came in as well. It's kind of the reverse of the highs, and it's got the white Nike logo and then the cement print all over it. And it's just a cool sneaker, especially one to wear sort of any time really, but it's a nice dark one to wear, I think, during the sort of spring summertime in my opinion. Because of the nubuck, I really wouldn't want to get that ruined. And yeah, it's just a very cool if you just want to dress sort of minimal and understated, and let the shoes do the talking. I think this is a really cool pair, and similar to the Nike Air Max Atmos. So here's a Air Jordan 1 Low OG black cement. It comes in a black, muslin and tech grey and white sail colourway, and it has a EVA cup sole with an airbag in the heel, and it's an all leather suede construction, and the price was £135. So with the comfort and sizing, these have a medium to firm sole, so they're not going to be on the soft side at all. It's old tech really, so just be wary of that. Sometimes it's quite nice to wear a trainer with more of a firm sole, and they can get sort of fatiguing after a while, so just be wary of that, obviously mainly because of the hard sole, and there isn't too much sort of support around the trainer itself, and the only kind of comfort you get is mainly from the insole, and there isn't much support around the arch as well, so it's a very flat trainer in that respect. So it's very much an 80s type of trainer, and I think the wearing time for these probably around the sort of 4 to 8 hours mark. It's basically, because it's made up of nubuck and the leather panels, I don't think it's going to take too much time to wear in, and usually lows are a bit easier to kind of wear. And I would recommend going up half size for wide footers in my opinion, but everyone's different. And because of the radial pattern on the outsole, it really does have great grip for all weather, and because it's a flat sole as well, it's very stable on foot. So with the look and style, I like the dark colourway, and I also like the elephant print that's on there. I think it's really nice, and even the sort of grey, light grey swoosh that kind of sets it off. It just looks really cool in my opinion. And it's one of those trainers that is versatile, so you can wear it for all seasons, but obviously the nubuck on the toe box and the lateral and medial side of the sneaker, you have to be just a bit careful to get sort of rain on it, so I'd use some sort of spray protector. And with these ones you can sort of dress them up smart in my opinion, because of the way the colour is, because it's that dark kind of colour as well, and then the elephant print really does sort of offset it quite nicely. And if you wear something sort of plain and more sophisticated, you can probably get away with dressing up smart as well. And I think with this one you can sort of play around with the laces, because it's a black silhouette similar to like a Travis Scott sneaker. You could kind of probably try sort of red laces in there, or even teal, kind of like the Air Max 1 Atmos, and obviously the black that come with it, and so same with grey, but I put sail in mine. and you can also use the white. In terms of the final thoughts, I like the nubuck suede on this one. It's quite nice actually, so really sort of smooth, and it looks similar to an Air Max 1 Atmos, and that's what I like about it. It's one of those trainers that shouldn't work, but it does work. And in terms of the cons, I think the price is a bit too high in these, and again, it's just a Jordan effect of pricing. It's just too high, and the colorway probably isn't for everyone, so I know there's people out there who probably won't like this at all. So with the look and style, I give it a 5. I think it's a really nice sneaker, and it's one of those trainers, the more I look at it, the more I like it. And the comfort, I'd give it a 3. I think it's just standard Jordan 1 stuff really. And the quality, I give it a 5 as well. I think the elephant print on there is done nicely, the embroidered heel, and then you got the nubuck sort of suede, soft suede material on the toe box and the medial lateral side. I think it's quite nice actually, and then the sail midsole. And the pricing, I give that a 4. It's just priced too high. But overall, with this one, I was kind of looking at it in terms of whether I should. I'm in a line between a 4 and a 5, but I think 5 is warranted with this one, and I think it's just one of those pairs that it's a Marmite pair. Some people might not like it, and they'll probably give it a 3 or even a 2. But I really like the way this looks, and I think in future it will be regarded as a classic. That's my opinion anyway.